Racing. Right now, we're still back in NASCAR 2003. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. We are back underway, and Chad Peterson has the lead fall in his lap as we have 12 laps remaining.
12 to go, Darrell. They're coming through turns 1 and 2 right now, but look who's on the back bumper of Peterson. It's Dave Larkin in that 93 machine, but also back in third, we've got Dale Strader. Strader has moved his way up into the top 3, Darrell. He's getting up there. He's right on the back bumper of Larkin. Oh, man. He's trying to get up there, and he's trying to make the move as quickly as he can. Now he's going to fall back just a little bit here, Darrell, as they come through 3 and 4.
Single file racing continues here in this one. We've got Peterson up at the front, Larkin in second, Strader in third, Armstrong is fourth, Young is fifth, Wilbur is sixth. First time we've seen him up this far. Mike Scott is in seventh, eighth is Lumen. Lumen's bad luck has been running all night long. He's up there in the top 10. Terry Bombard is in ninth. Brian Franklin, who was a lap down not that long ago, running in the top 10 in the 10th spot in the number 35 machine. Jollimore in 11th. 12th is Johnson. 13th is Lebo. 14th is Larkin Sr. 15th is Foster. 16th is Rob Larkin. 16th is Ron Larkin Jr. Both on the lead lap, but very far behind.
Yeah, very far behind indeed, Darrell. And look who's trying to make that high side run. It's Dave Larkin. Larkin tried to go to the high side. It didn't work for him, so he scooted right back down to the inside. As now we're crossing the stripe, Darrell. 10 laps to go.
10 laps remain here in this one. 25 miles still to go. Still plenty of time to work your way around somebody. And right now, Peterson just hoping that they don't catch the two Larkins before the end of this thing. They could become factors. I don't think you would see them block Peterson. That's not the Larkin way. But if they have an opportunity to allow or to give a little bit of a push to Dave Larkin, you know they're going to do it. That's just a smart thing to do. So we'll see if they can get gathered up, get organized, and get out there and help Dave Larkin. And should we get a caution flag, we would have a restart as we have 9 laps remaining here in this one. If we get a caution, we would have a restart, and then it would be interesting to watch and see what those Larkins do.
Yeah, it would, Darrell. It would be very interesting because then they'd be right back caught up to the back of the field here. Now, granted, they'd be 16th and 17th respectively, but if they can get the right amount of draft and the right amount of time, they'd be able to pick it back up if nobody comes down pit road, which I doubt that'll ever happen unless somebody needs to get a quick set of tires. Although, like I said, I highly doubt that will happen. But if the Larkins do manage to catch up, that would be a miracle in itself.
As now we're about to see one of the Larkins go a lap down. That's 73 of Ron Jr. As Ron Larkin Jr. just goes to the high side and says, "Go ahead, boys, not my night." As he's going to try to get some sort of a draft. I don't know if he's going to be able to help his son, Dave. That is Ron's son, Dave. Now his other son, Rob Larkin, is trying to see where Rob Larkin is. We may have, he's up in 16th spot, potentially about to go a lap down the next 3 or 4 laps as well. We'll see what Rob does, see if Rob can help Dave as well. Right now, Dave, all by his lonesome as far as the Larkin family is concerned. It was a huge family, and now it's pretty much small, at least as far as Dave is concerned, because Dave would love to have a little bit of assistance out there. As now we're seeing the 73 experiencing some more difficulties. Ron Larkin Jr., this might not be his night. Looking at the back bumper of Chad Peterson's number 63 machine, you can see that other Larkin right behind him, the blue crayon, as we like to call it. Dale Strader right behind him as they continue to work their way now up into turn number 3, up on banking. They climb the banking. Next time by the stripe, there will be 6 laps to go.
6 to go, Darrell, this time by. They're getting ready to cross the stripe. They're coming through the trial, but right now not much in position changes for the top 5 anyway. And look who's up there right now, Darrell. Kyle Armstrong. We haven't talked much about him all night long, and look where he's at right now.
Armstrong has remained quiet throughout the majority of this race. Just laid back, sat there, did what he needed to do. Now we'll see if Kyle Armstrong makes a move or if he's going to be happy with 4th place.
Well, I got a feeling he may very well be happy where he's at, Darrell, but we'll find out in just about 5 laps from now.
I'm going to disagree. This is not for points. If I'm Kyle Armstrong, I'm not happy where I'm sitting. I want the win. This is a special event to close out their winter season as they get ready for their regular season. So this has nothing to do with points. I stand corrected from before. This is a special event to close out their winter season. No points on the line here. No reason to settle for 4th. 4th, 8th, doesn't make a difference. It's still not the win. Go ahead and shoot for that top spot. Nothing to lose here in this one. 5 to go.
5 laps to go, Darrell. Here we go. They're coming through the back straightaway right now. We'll make it 4.5 laps to go. This time by, looks like we're going to see Strader try and run to the high side. Strader's going to get by here. Strader's going to get passed up, looks like, by Kyle Armstrong there in the 53 machine, Darrell, to the inside. High side starting to build a little bit of the line here, Darrell. Making their way through turns 1 and 2 right now. Don't know what happened to Darrell, but right now Chad Peterson, as right now they're coming through the back straightaway.
I hit the wrong button. Believe it or not, I hit the wrong stupid button. Chad Peterson leads this charge. Right now it's Dave Larkin in 2nd spot, but they are side by side for 3rd on back. What a draft on the high side. This thing could become a race for the win before it's all over. This time by the stripe. 3 to go. Larkin goes to the high side. Contact. Everybody continues on. But it squashes the run from the high side.
Yeah, it does indeed. Darrell squashed in front of the high side, but you never know with Dale Strader being on that high line. Strader knows how to get the job done, and it looks like he's going to try it at least one more time. As right now he's side by side with Kyle Armstrong in the 53 machine as they come out of turn number 2 into the back straightaway.
In a situation like this, I normally don't want to be the leader with the last couple laps to go at Daytona. In this situation, I envy Chad Peterson as Peterson now goes to the high side. Peterson up. Contact! More contact! We're stacking them up! We are stacking them up! Big hit! This is going to be for the win! Watching the race for the win, Larkin somehow, someway at the front of this field. Blocks high, blocks low. Finish line, Larkin takes home the win. Unbelievable.
That is indeed, Darrell.
And Kyle Armstrong, who was so quiet early on, involved in this wreck, and Armstrong is going to wind up in 16th or 17th position, more than likely 17th.
Well, Darrell, that was a hard hit for Kyle Armstrong in that 53 machine. He was looking pretty tough coming down to the close of this thing.
Chad Peterson tried to get to that high side and lead the charge, and the high side just didn't lift. Armstrong didn't lift, get into the back of Peterson, and all hell broke loose behind him. Matt Thomas is queuing up the replay for you so you can see exactly what happened. You heard my opinion as Lebo wound up stuck in the fence. Lumen was involved. Replay is ready. Matt Thomas has the action.
Here you go. Make sure I push all the right buttons. You can see the 53 got into the back of the 63, and then everybody stacks up behind them. And, boy, a lot of cars get involved in that. Some heavy damage back there. You see a couple of cars up in the fence there, Darrell.
Lebo, one of the cars that wound up in the fence and upside down. Unfortunate for Lebo. Also, the 46 went skyrocketing. That's number 46 of Mike Scott. As the white flag now officially does fly, Mike Scott will try to just finish this race. Kyle Armstrong in 17th spot officially here in this one, and a lot of people will say rightfully so. He just Wayne, he flat out didn't lift when he saw the number 63 of Chad Peterson up ahead of him. Bump draft in the corner rarely works.
Yeah, bump draft does rarely work, Darrell, as you mentioned, in the corners. But now we are getting to see what I think the Lurkin Larkins wanted to see here tonight, Darrell, and that was one of their own, bringing home a win.